They deceived you about how life works. You were led to believe that success is random, that your future is out of your hands, and that visualization is just wishful thinking. But here's what they never told you. Your mind is the architect of your reality. Every breakthrough, every achievement, every change first existed as a vision before becoming real. The problem? Most people use this power against themselves, picturing failure instead of opportunity. But what if you could train your mind to work for you, not against you? The key isn't in effort alone, it's in mastering the invisible forces shaping your world. Those who understand this create their destiny. Those who don't remain stuck, reacting instead of leading. The choice is yours. Will you keep playing by old rules, or will you take control and design the life you truly want? 1. Visualization. The blueprint of reality. Visualization isn't just some feel-good exercise, it's the foundation of everything that becomes real. Every invention, every achievement, every transformation starts in the mind before it materializes. Athletes mentally rehearse their victories before stepping onto the field. Entrepreneurs see their success before they ever make their first sale. This isn't fantasy, it's the way reality is shaped. The mind builds the blueprint, and the world follows suit. The problem is, most people visualize by default, not by design. They picture failure, setbacks, and struggles without realizing they're reinforcing those very experiences. The mind doesn't distinguish between imagination and reality. It simply follows the dominant images it's fed. That's why conscious visualization is a game changer. When a person deliberately envisions success, their mind starts filtering reality in a way that aligns with that vision. A practical way to harness this: take 5 minutes each morning to vividly see the reality you want. If the goal is financial freedom, visualize logging into your bank account and seeing the balance you desire. If it's health, picture yourself moving with strength and energy. Feel it. Immerse yourself in it. The clearer the picture, the faster the subconscious accepts it as truth. And once it does, it starts influencing actions, decisions, and even opportunities. But here's the real secret. Visualization doesn't just predict the future, it creates it. The world is not separate from your mind, it's a reflection of it. What you consistently see within becomes what you experience without. That's why those who master visualization don't just hope for a better reality, they step into it before it even exists. And that leads us to something most people don't realize. The illusion of separation is exactly what keeps them from seeing their true power. 2. The illusion of separation, how reality reflects your inner vision. Most people walk through life believing the world is happening to them, completely unaware that their own mind is shaping every experience. The truth is, there's no real separation between the inner world and the outer world. What's within is what's reflected back. A person who constantly visualizes struggle will find themselves in situations that confirm those fears. Meanwhile, someone who holds a vision of abundance will notice opportunities everywhere. Reality isn't independent, it's a mirror. Think about it. Ever met someone who always expects bad luck? Somehow they always find themselves in a crisis. And then there are those who seem to have everything fall into place effortlessly. It's not magic, it's alignment. Their dominant thoughts and images act like instructions to reality. When a person truly grasps this, they stop blaming circumstances and start adjusting their inner vision. Life stops being random and starts being intentional. A powerful exercise to test this. Spend an entire day seeing the world through a specific lens. Decide that today, every situation, good or bad, is proof that things are working in your favor. Even delays, mistakes, or setbacks. Watch how different the day feels. When this practice becomes a habit, the subconscious rewires itself to seek confirmation of a chosen reality. And once the mind is programmed to see something consistently, reality has no choice but to align. This is where most people get stuck. They think change happens from the outside in, but the real shift happens within first. When a person starts visualizing with intention, their entire experience of reality transforms. Instead of passively reacting to life, they become the designer of it. And that's where the real power lies, not just in seeing what is, but in learning to see what can be. 3. From observer to creator, activating the power of inner sight. Most people go through life as spectators, reacting to whatever comes their way. They see circumstances as fixed, believing reality is something they must accept rather than shape. But true creators understand that what they focus on expands. Instead of waiting for change, they use visualization to create it. They don't just see life as it is, they see it as they want it to be. And in doing so, they direct reality to follow. Imagine two people facing the same challenge. One sees obstacles, the other sees opportunities. The first feels stuck, the second takes action. Why? Because perception determines experience. A business owner who visualizes success will naturally make bolder decisions, attract better clients, and spot hidden possibilities. An athlete who sees themselves winning will train differently than someone who fears failure. The difference isn't luck, it's mindset. A simple way to activate this power is through daily mental rehearsals. Close your eyes and vividly imagine living the reality you desire. If the goal is to be a confident speaker, picture yourself on stage, delivering a speech effortlessly. Hear the applause, feel the certainty in your voice. The brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagined experiences. It simply adapts to what it's repeatedly exposed to. That's why top performers use this technique. It works. Once a person shifts from observer to creator, everything changes. They stop being controlled by external circumstances and start influencing them. Visualization isn't about daydreaming. It's about programming the mind to seek and create the reality it's been trained to expect. And when emotions get involved, this process becomes even more powerful, turning a mental image into something the universe can't ignore. 4. Emotional alchemy, feeling your visions into existence. Visualization without emotion is like a car without fuel. It goes nowhere. The mind may create the image, but emotion gives it life. That's because the subconscious doesn't respond to logic. It responds to feeling. A person can mentally picture success all day, but if deep down they feel doubt or fear, those emotions will override the vision. The key to manifestation is learning to embody the emotions of the desired reality before it even shows up. Think about a time you were truly excited about something, maybe a trip, a promotion, or a life-changing event. You felt it before it happened, and that feeling fueled your actions. The same principle applies to visualization. If someone wants financial abundance, they can't just see wealth. They must feel the security, freedom, and confidence that comes with it. The stronger the emotion, the faster the subconscious accepts the vision as reality. A simple way to amplify this? Use music, movement, or memory. Listen to songs that evoke the emotions of success. Stand, breathe deeply, and physically embody the energy of confidence. Recall a moment when you felt powerful and bring that sensation into your current vision. The goal is to condition the nervous system to believe the future reality is happening now. When that happens, the mind aligns with it, and actions naturally follow. This is why most people struggle with manifestation. They focus on what they want, but feel the lack of it. The trick is to reverse that. Feel the presence of your vision, not the absence. When visualization is infused with real emotion, it stops being a wish and starts becoming a certainty. And the clearer the mind, the stronger the emotional connection, which is why awareness plays a crucial role in this process. 5. The silent architect, the role of awareness in visualization. A scattered mind creates scattered results. The greatest visions don't come from a mind overloaded with doubt, worry, or distraction. They come from a state of deep awareness. True visualization isn't about forcing an image, it's about seeing clearly. And clarity only arises in a mind that knows how to be still. That's why silence isn't just relaxation, it's a tool for manifestation. Think of an architect designing a masterpiece. If the blueprint is messy and unclear, the final structure will be the same. The mind works the same way. If thoughts are chaotic, visualization lacks power. But when the mind is calm, visions become sharp, detailed, and vivid. Meditation, deep breathing, or even simple moments of stillness clear the mental clutter, allowing a person to visualize with precision. One practice that enhances this is mindful observation. Spend 5 minutes observing the present moment without labeling or judging. Notice the breath, the sensations, the sounds. This strengthens awareness and makes the mind more receptive to visualization. A clear mind doesn't just see the future, it connects with it. And once the connection is strong, doubts lose their grip, making the vision feel more real than current reality. That's the real secret. Manifestation isn't about convincing the universe, it's about convincing yourself. When the mind is clear and emotions are aligned, visualization stops feeling like a practice and starts feeling like truth. And when that happens, reality has no choice but to conform. But what happens when you start seeing beyond the physical, tapping into a vision that goes beyond the senses? That's where the real power lies. 6. Beyond the senses, seeing with the mind's eye. Most people rely solely on their physical senses to navigate life, but the most powerful vision isn't seen with the eyes, it's seen with the mind. The greatest innovators, leaders, and visionaries all had one thing in common. They saw what others couldn't. They tapped into an inner sight that allowed them to perceive possibilities before they materialized. This isn't imagination in the childish sense. It's the ability to see beyond current circumstances and into potential. Think about someone like Elon Musk. Before Tesla, before SpaceX, he saw the future in his mind first. The Wright brothers envisioned flight long before it was possible. This isn't luck or coincidence. It's the ability to visualize a reality so clearly that it becomes inevitable. The mind's eye is where reality is first shaped, and those who develop it become the architects of the future, rather than prisoners of the present. A simple way to strengthen this ability: close your eyes and visualize an object. Something simple like an apple. See its shape, color, texture. Now go deeper. Imagine cutting it open, smelling it, tasting it. The more detailed the vision, the more real it becomes. This same process applies to manifesting bigger things: wealth, success, transformation. The clearer and more immersive the visualization, the faster reality aligns with it. This is where most people fail. They only trust what they can touch, see, or measure. But the unseen always precedes the seen. A strong vision isn't a fantasy, it's a blueprint. And those who master this inner sight stop being limited by their past. Instead, they break free from the cycle of recreating old patterns and start designing a future that looks nothing like their history. 7. Breaking the cycle. Stop recreating the past. Most people unknowingly live on repeat, experiencing the same struggles, setbacks, and limitations over and over. Why? Because they keep visualizing from memory instead of possibility. The subconscious mind clings to familiar images, and if those images are tied to past failures or disappointments, the future becomes a reflection of what has already been. Change isn't about working harder. It's about breaking free from the mental loops that keep recreating the same results. Imagine someone who has always struggled financially. Even when given new opportunities, their mind is still wired to expect lack. So they make choices that keep them stuck, hesitating on investments, undercharging for their work, or avoiding risks. The problem isn't external. It's the internal picture they hold. Until that image shifts, their reality won't. The same applies to relationships, health, and success. The past only repeats when the mind keeps visualizing it. A powerful way to break this cycle is to replace past-based thinking with future-focused visualization. Instead of seeing life through the lens of, "This always happens to me," a person must train their mind to see, "This is who I am becoming." A simple exercise. Each night before sleeping, mentally rehearse a new version of reality. Picture waking up in the ideal life, feeling the emotions of success, and seeing yourself acting differently. This plants new seeds in the subconscious. The mind is either a prison or a portal. It all depends on what it's programmed to expect. Those who stay trapped in past patterns never move forward, but those who dare to visualize beyond their history create an entirely new trajectory. And the fastest way to make that vision real isn't just to see it, it's to live it now, before the external world even catches up. 8. Living as the visionary, embodying the reality you see. Visualization isn't about wishing, it's about stepping into a new identity. The biggest mistake people make is waiting for external proof before they believe in their vision. But reality doesn't work that way. The fastest way to manifest anything is to act, think, and feel as if it's already done. Not in a fake-it-till-you-make-it way, but in a way that aligns thoughts, emotions, and actions with the desired reality. The mind leads and the world follows. Think of an actor preparing for a role. They don't just memorize lines, they become the character. Their posture, voice, and mindset shift. That's the level of embodiment required for transformation. If someone wants financial abundance, they must stop thinking like a person struggling with money and start making decisions like someone who already has it. If they want confidence, they must carry themselves as if self-doubt is no longer part of their identity. A simple yet powerful practice. Ask, how would the version of me who already has what I want think, feel, and act? Then start showing up that way. Dress as that person, speak as that person, make choices as that person. This isn't pretending, it's alignment. The subconscious takes cues from behavior, and when actions match the vision, the mind rewires itself to believe it's already true. That's when reality starts catching up. Most people live as a reflection of their past, but visionaries live as a reflection of their future. They don't wait for proof, they create it. And the moment a person starts living as if their vision is already real, they shift from hoping to knowing. That's when manifestation stops being a theory and starts being a way of life. If you want to elevate your vibrations and manifest with more ease, I have prepared something special for you. Click the link in the first pinned comment and join us in the journey of awakening your inner mage.